It's time to dance.
It's time to dance
with Mr. G.
with Mr. G.
What will we learn?
What will we learn?
Just wait and see.
Just wait and see.
Good morning, dancers. How you doing?
What non-locomotor word will we use today? Bend.
All right, dancers, are you ready to warm up with some bending? Here we go. Bend the right leg, leaning to the left. Bend the left leg. Let's do doubles. Double. 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 And single with both knees to both sides. Flex. Up high. Down low. Bend. Ready? Let's do the knee. Knee. A little higher. A little bit higher. You a bit higher. Oh, don't hurt yourself. And bend. 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 All right, ready? Let's alternate the bend. One's going high, one's going low. Both go up, down, down. Alternate. And bend. Hold. Up. Hold. One more time. And bend at the arms. Hold your balance. Nice and strong. Little bounce. Not big. And lean right. Lean left. Coming up. Ooh. Feel the burn in those thighs. Bend. 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 Center. Side. Center. To the right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Let's add the center. Oregano. Center. Side. Center. Side. Whew. Good job with that bending today.
It's time for another
Choreographer Spotlight.
James Titus Goble, or better known as Jimmy Slide, was an amazing tap dancer. He created an innovative style using tap and jazz, and he has a signature move that we'll see in a moment that is just really fascinating, that just made his style pop out and is so spectacular. Wasn't that amazing, the way Jimmy Slide could move around the stage? I have something that is pretty awesome to show you. When I was in college, I got to watch a show where Savion Glover was doing some tap dancing, and Gregory Hines came out from the audience and started tap dancing, and Jimmy Slide was also doing it with them, and I was able to get their autograph. See? Jimmy Slide, Gregory Hines is hard to see, Savion Glover, and even Cartier Williams was there. All right? It was a really fun experience, and the thing I took away from it is not only were they great tap dancers, but they are just really fun people to be around. While Gregory Hines and Jimmy Slide are no longer with us, Savion and Cartier still amaze audiences with their amazing tap dancing. Now in a moment, we're going to use some of these ideas that Jimmy Slide showed us in the video. But let's go ahead and first see, how did I come in today? Do you remember?
What locomotor word did I use for my entrance? Slide.
You may have noticed I did a couple different slides. Technically, in dance, a slide has a pattern that goes like this. For one moment, your feet are in the air together. A slide that many of you may think of, right, is more like this one. Or if you like baseball, sliding in the home plate. Or perhaps maybe this sort of slide. There are lots of different ways to slide, but always keep in mind that we usually mean this sort of motion for dance. Earlier, I showed you my shoes that I had autographed. And what kind of shoes are those called? Tap shoes. And they have these special metal pieces, right? They actually take these metal pieces and they screw them and attach them to, kind of like a jazz shoe. And then that's how tap shoes are created. That's how Jimmy Slide got that cool sliding effect, because there's less friction when you have metal sliding on a nice, slick, smooth surface. It took Jimmy Slide years to perfect his signature move that he's so well known for. So we're not going to be able to do exactly what he created in many, many years of practice and hard work. But we're going to eventually play with one of those ideas. But first, let's slide. Normal slide. Ready? Now, if you don't have a lot of space around you, you can just slide one way and slide back. If you have a little bit more space, it's a little easier to try a few more slides. Or you can make them small. You can put your hands here if you like, just so they're out of the way. Good sliding dancers. All right. Now, this next one's really easy. We're going to do bend. Remember that from the warm-up? We're going to actually just bend our leg. Okay? From this perspective, I'm just bending my leg like this. Okay? So go ahead, bend the leg, and keep your balance. Try it with the other leg. I'm just turning so you can see. Bend, and put it down. Now I'm going to move a touch this way, and we're going to go 2 slides, and then we're going to bend our leg. We're going to go slide, slide. I don't care which leg you bend. Bend. And slide, slide. Bend the other leg. So whichever one you did that way, make sure you switch to the other leg. Ready? Slide, slide, bend. Slide, slide, bend. Now, we're going to try a few of the Jimmy Slide type slides. And you're not going to definitely get as far as he did, but we're going to bend your leg. And what I want you to do is slide forward on that foot. Make sure there's nothing on the ground that's sharp. And if that hurt or if that's going to bother you, please be safe, be careful. Now, my foot's still bent. Can we slide back? Ooh, slide forward. Sort of like a hop, isn't it? But your foot's not coming up off the ground. And, whoa, okay, my leg's getting tired. Let's try the other leg. I'm going to bend this one. Ready? Slide. It's like a hopping motion. You use that momentum, right? And back. And forward. Whoa, get your balance. And back. All right, let's put them together. We're going to go slide, slide, bend, Jimmy Slide. We'll say it that way so we know the difference. And then slide, slide, bend, Jimmy Slide back. Nice and slow. Slide, slide, lift up one of your legs, Jimmy Slide forward, and the foot goes down. There's actually kind of a step there as well. Slide, slide, pick up the leg, Jimmy Slide. Very nice. Let's see if we can do it a little bit faster, and then we'll do it even faster. Ready? Slide, slide, bend, Jimmy slide, and slide, slide, bend, Jimmy slide, foot down. Slide, slide, bend, Jimmy slide, foot down. Slide, slide, bend, Jimmy slide, and down. All right, now that I've shown you the pattern, let's see if we can do it a little bit quicker without stopping. I'm still going to try to say the words. Here we go. Slide, slide, bend, Jimmy slide, and slide, slide, bend, Jimmy slide. Slide, slide, bend, Jimmy slide, and slide, slide, bend, Jimmy slide. If that was hard for you, do not feel bad. It's a tricky pattern. I encourage you to practice. I encourage you to try your own ideas using these sliding motions and using the normal slide. Great job with our pattern today, dancers.
Book nook, book nook. Let's take a look at a good book.
Today, dancers, we're going to look at a book by Shel Silverstein, Where the Sidewalk Ends, which is actually a collection of poems. And he writes the silliest poems, but many of the poems have really deep, inspiring meaning. So the poem we're going to look at is Listen to the Mustn'ts.
Listen to the mustn'ts, child, listen to the don'ts. Listen to the shouldn'ts, the impossibles, the won'ts. Listen to the never haves, and listen close to me. Anything can happen, child, anything can be.
All right, we're going to put the Shel Silverstein poem and combine it with some tap moves, okay? So the basic tap moves that we're going to do is stomp, brush back. See how I kind of do like, I'm just kind of like brushing, okay? And then our Jimmy slide. So those are the only three moves that we're going to do. We're going to do the poem, and we're going to stomp with our right foot. That's it. Listen to the mustn'ts, child. Listen to the don'ts. Listen to the shouldn'ts, the impossibles, the won'ts. Listen to the never haves, then listen close to me. Anything can happen, child. Anything can be. All right, can we try that same thing, but use our left foot this time? Ready? Listen to the mustn'ts, child. Listen to the don'ts. Listen to the shouldn'ts, the impossibles, the won'ts. Listen to the never has, then listen close to me. Anything can happen, child. Anything can be. All right, now that we're kind of used to just stomping our feet, we're going to start adding our brushes on those pausing moments that we have. So we're going to start again with your perspective of your right foot. Listen, and then to the mustn'ts, we're going to brush with this foot. And that brush stays up until it goes down on the next one, all right? So let's go back to the beginning. Listen to the mustn'ts, child. Listen to the don'ts. Listen to the shouldn'ts, the impossibles, the won'ts. Listen to the never haves, then listen close to me. On the close to me, we bend our foot, and we're going to Jimmy slide up. Anything can happen, child. Anything can be. All right, let's see if we can do it a little bit faster, okay? Remember, we got that stomping motion, the brushing motion, at the very end, our slide. All right, here we go. Listen to the mustn'ts, child. Listen to the don'ts. Listen to the shouldn'ts, the impossibles, the won'ts. Listen to the never haves, then listen close to me. Anything can happen, child. Anything can be. Wow, today's lesson was awesome with you. Let's go ahead and finish it up here. We're going to breathe in. One more time. High five, and hip, and 10, and heel, and elbow, and knee, and toe, and point, back, slide. Ba-doom, boom, bop, ba-doom, boom, bop, ba-doom, boom, bop, ba-doom, boom, bop. Thank you, dancers, ba-doom, boom, bop. Thank you, Jimmy Slide, ba-doom, boom, bop. Thank you, Mr. G, ba-doom, boom, freeze, and bow. Great job tapping with me today. We'll see you next time.